since 1920, we have been servicing like all the ustas and maestros of the world. My dad made sitars for Guruji and the Beatles, Herbie Hancock, legends. 2020 is when I lost my grandfather, and I was
Sorry,
going
man.
through anxiety and depression. Like I was pretty low time in my life. Yeah, I was very close to him. I loved him. He was my best friend. After that, when I held back the sitar, when I started feeling better, I was like, wow, where were you?
You have diamonds on your. Let's see that smile, bro.
Let's go. It was actually a dentist who was so kind, also a sitarist,
Okay.
who came to my show in LA, and then
If you had nothing to do with music, you would be doing something in fashion. How did that come about in your life?
bro,
What
it
is
was
the-
just a little money, bro.
Yeah?
It's a little money. Who can say to Ravi Shankar ji, "Yeah, मेरे बेटे को सिखाओ." Like he saw a YouTube video of mine on his iPad. Part of my dad is like, is that your son? And he was like, yes, Guruji. He's just started, and I've given him a few lessons. He's like, मैं दिल्ली आ रहा हूँ, तो बेटा इसको लेके आओ. I would like to hear him.
How old were you?
I was when he called, I was like 11.
Also did like Washington DC. There's one big house, some white
Yeah,
color house,
some white house, yeah.
You performed in the White House.
Naturally, I was there first time doing this, so they were asking, "Can you sit at the reception and play for people while they're entering?" I was like, so that's why I tell people that I have a dual legacy to carry. One is my guru, and one is my family.
Some artists chase attention, some chase trends, and then there are a few who make people pause, even in the middle of all the noise. He's taken an instrument most people associate with tradition and turned it into something a new generation feels deeply connected to. On the Dubai journey today, we have Rishabh Ricky Ram Sharma. Let's go pick him up.
Yeah, let me just open the doors. Lovely. Rishabh!
Let's
Bro.
Let's go.
Good to see you. Thanks for making time. Come, let's sit. Hey. Look at this. Automatic.
Good.
It's pretty good.
This is a Cadillac, right? Cadillac.
Some musicians chase fame, some chase trends. And there's a lot of madness these days, and there's so much good work coming out and so much. But there are some musicians who make all of this pause and take note of each second. And Rishabh, Ricky Ram Sharma, my friend, first of all, congratulations in achieving what you have. You're very young to achieve so much, but you've taken a traditional classical instrument, which is also very difficult, sitar, and you've made it relevant to the youth today who have a really short attention span. So, as an Indian classical music fan, I want to first congratulate you
thank you,
and
bro.
say
Wow.
thank you to you. So, that's the introduction.
Thank you. Wow, I feel
And
great about myself now.
If we had
That was like a shot of espresso.
No,
Love it.
so welcome to the Dubai journey, my brother. And I've been
thank you.
seeing your journey for a bit. You come from a family of 4 generations of music. So when did you get introduced to music?
So I come from a 4 generational family setup of musical instrument making, but not so much performing.
Wow.
Since 1920, we have been servicing like all the ustas and maestros of the world.
Making instruments for them.
Yeah, making
String?
all instruments, all like Indian classical instruments. My dad made sitars for Guruji and the Beatles, George Harrison, Herbie Hancock, legends. So
You're saying your dad pretty much has
He's the
met
best.
all the legends.
yeah,
and,
he's the best sitar.
and he's got some of these guitars and stuff signed and autographed by people that
not so much guitars, but like, but yeah, we've been very blessed. So 1920 Lahore is when my great grandfather, who's Ricky Ram Sharma ji, he started, and then after partition we moved to Delhi.
So growing up, you're going to a store
Yeah.
where there's all these instruments and legends are
factory, yeah.
coming, and you're what, playing around there, or you're
No, so
understanding the business that I'm going to grow up and I'll take care of this empire, or you're like, no, how did you become a
it
musician
was
then?
so interesting to just see my dad like work on an instrument, because there's so much noise that goes into making something so beautiful. Like there's so much like cutting of wood, like hammering, this and that, and then once you hear the final product, I was just like, wow. But going back to like just being exposed to all these legends and musicians who used to come see my dad, and I would be just like sitting there with my instrument, and naturally they would come and be like, "Beta, ye uthao, ye zara, ye wala raag mein ek bandish suno." And I was just like this
Wow.
piggy bank where everyone would just like put 2 cents in, and I obviously I learned from my Guruji the most, but I feel like you are a collection of everything that you've heard and experienced, right? So that has formed like my musicality in a holistic view, if you see it. So I'm really grateful to be in that. I had to come from that background that I was exposed to so many
Man,
artists.
it must have gone a full circle just for the legacy to be making instruments for these legends.
Yeah.
But then to have your own Shehzada come up and saying, "मेरा जो सितार है ना, मेरा बनाना जरा," and they're like, "ये तो बाबा के लिए बन रहा है." It's,
Correct,
you know, like
correct.
I'm making like dramatic, but
Yeah.
it's actually the same thing. Now they're actually making it for you.
Yeah, I tell my dad I'm your biggest client now.
And maybe in the youth of India, at least,
Yeah.
when people are taking classical music and young boys and girls are going and saying, "I'm going to be a sitar player," it's because of you. So you are actually increasing the sale of your own product. Right?
Yeah, the thing is that I think
Wow.
about that pretty often, because there's a lot of interest that has risen since, I've popped off
Yeah.
per se. But the thing is, like, we have always made instruments for the creme of the creme, right?
Yeah.
And now I want to make like more affordable sitars for students. So I'm hitting that price point of like 10,000, 15,000, where it's like actually affordable, and you can also have like a decent instrument.
By the way, yesterday's performance in Dubai, congratulations.
Thank you, bro.
Sold out
Thank
Coca-Cola
you.
Arena.
Yeah, let's
Well
go.
done.
You know the
Okay.
vibes.
So the sitar that you used yesterday,
Okay.
how much was it for without it being Rishabh
Customized.
Ricky Ram's sitar?
Touched.
Touched.
Okay. Okay. No, fair.
With gold dust.
So something like that would be around like 2 to 3 lakh rupees.
Okay.
Because these are all handmade. Like there's very little machine work that has been done. And my dad, he puts so much love, and
He's still making them?
yeah, he's still making them.
He hasn't taught anybody?
No, but like final touches and
Oof.
everything, but like that level of sitar, when it's an artist model, like he does everything himself, like most of the things himself.
So who's going to carry on that legacy ahead, bro?
I'm working towards it.
No wonder you're building your shoulders, brother, because एक तरफ से बजाना, एक तरफ से बनाना भी तो है.
Yeah, that's why I tell people that I have a dual legacy to carry. One is my guru and one is my family.
Speaking of your guru, now a lot of
Yeah.
people here also getting him as your guruji.
Yeah.
That's not easy for anybody, right?
Absolutely not. And people think it's easy because like my dad made his instruments, but who can say to Ravi Shankar ji, कि हाँ मेरे बेटे को सिखाओ? Like
Because legend,
Who are you?
अगर if you don't know classical music in India,
Yeah.
and you say, okay, name one classical maestro from India, you'll
Correct.
say Pandit Ravi Shankar ji's name is the one that normal people also know.
Correct.
Legend,
Yeah.
right? So to say, of course, I owe everything to my Guruji, but to your Guruji is also the number one.
Number one.
How did
yeah.
you
That's
how
the
did you
thing.
land that?
No, that's I mean, it happened very organically.
Did he pick you guys up?
Yes.
Did he pick you
yes.
saying
So
that?
it's so funny, and you won't believe it. He saw a YouTube video of mine on his laptop. I mean, sorry, his like iPad, and he read the name and he was like, "Arey, ये तो Rishabh Rikhiram, he's."
उनका बेटा है.
Yeah. Then he called up my dad. He's like, is that your son? And he was like, yes, Guruji. He's just started, and I've given him a few lessons. And then he's like, मैं Delhi आ रहा हूँ तो बेटा इसको लेके आओ. I would like to hear him.
How old were you then?
I was when he called, I was like 11. Yeah. So he was very
He stayed
hungry.
relevant.
Yeah.
Stayed relevant.
Yeah. Hungry for talent and seeing like what the kids are listening to, what are the kids doing. So I think he also must have thought that his generation, maybe there should be someone taking over the legacy and just pushing the culture forward. So he picked me.
He picked you, and
yeah,
he
who are we to pick him? Like, there are millions of people at his doorstep asking कि मेरे बच्चे को सिखा दूँ मैं, and it's not like I come from a like really like wealthy background, and you know, because those people have like that kind of a say. Just accept it, like, you know, nepo babies, whatever. But the thing is that we were mere makers, like, you know, we work with our hands. What say did we have and influence do we have to, you know, tell such a great maestro?
So here's the crazy thing. One, your video reached him. That's crazy in itself,
Yeah.
right? Because you haven't put it out
And
there.
this is an 89-year-old man on his iPad. That's another
And you're
crazy
only
thing.
11 years old. You're not 16, 17 who knows. I'm going to keep putting my footage out. I'm going to post somebody will get...
That was not the thing. It was, things were very different back then, right?
And then your dad is telling you कि बेटा पंडित जी ने बोला है कि तुम्हारे को लेके जाना. It's like crazy. It's like a fairy tale movie situation.
I will make a movie on it someday.
So you went there.
Yeah.
Okay, you went there.
And I just went there to play. There was no conversation of learning or this and that. He just wanted to listen to me in person. And which was
And
then
see your vibe maybe कि ये लड़के में कितनी लगन है. कुछ तो, you must be seeing something.
Yeah,
right?
video में तो, you know, काट कूट के कुछ भी डाल देते हैं. But the like him listening to me was a lesson by itself, because he was like, you know, beta तुम जो तिलका मोद बजा रहे थे. So there was a little inaccurate that was. There was this one note that I was playing that's not allowed in the rag. So तिलका मोद में हम लोग कोमल नीनी बजाते. So he was explaining that, and then he picked up his sitar and then he started playing tilaka mode, and I was just in awe. I was like, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever heard in my life.
101 private gig.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, wow, sitar ऐसे भी बज सकता है. And then he kept down his sitar and he's like, संजय इसमें बहुत potential है, but इसको अच्छी guidance की ज़रूरत है. So with your permission, I would like to be his guru for whatever long I have on this earth. And I was like, okay.
You were 11.
I was 11. I was like, okay.
But
I'll
your
come.
dad must have really had an emotional
jaw-dropping reaction. Both Mama, Papa, and Parimal uncle was also there, who you know, who was instructing me as well around that time. Everyone was just like, "Ye kya ho raha hai?
What's happening?"
And then we did the whole ceremony there, and then the Gandaban ceremony where they tie the red thread, the sacred thread, and that's sort of like a commitment between a guru and the shishya.
How many years did you have with him then?
I just had a 1.5 years with him. So, unfortunately, and then he used to get very emotional also. He was like, you know, Bhagwan ne pata nahi kitni aur zindagi di hai, because he was 89, 92 is when he passed away. So he was like, अभी कितनी जिंदगी दी है भगवान ने पता नहीं बेटा, but जितना जल्दी उठा सकते हो उठाओ.
Let's stop somewhere. I really want to listen to
Chanakya. Let's
Chanakya.
go.
And I'm going to just stop for a second.
100% you've heard Chanakya, bro.
I've heard it, but like, it's
अच्छा.
आपके साथ तो नहीं सुना, sir.
हाँ, चलो मैं I'll walk you through it. Cadillac.
Are you a car guy?
Bro, I love this car. We call it a long car. But yeah, it's so spacious. All 3 rows spacious.
No, but now the big tech, na. Look at the panel. Look
I might
at
actually
the
just
speakers.
get this car because I'm trying to.
Just keep saying it. No, just keep saying it. You're like, guys, just you should throw these things out. Now that you're at a global,
Manifest.
You go back to America and suddenly your manager will be like, Cadillac has just got in touch with us for some reason.
Yeah, Cadillac, very nice car. DMs are open.
Yeah.
You know, that makes sense. It's how people experience music today. Let's find a track of yours on CarPlay and experience it here.
So I'll tell you the story behind Chanakya.
Okay.
Chanakya, I read Chanakya Niti, which is a treatise written by. It's a best book on like politics that you can read.
Chanakya Niti के ऊपर तो series, movies कितने
100%. And we've grown up watching those, and it was such a good part of my childhood that I remember. That he was such a smart person about just like economics, politics, this and that, and really shaped how I think as well. After reading a book, I was very inspired. I started making music just to sort of like channel that energy.
When did you read it? How old were you?
I was in college.
Okay.
College first year, second year.
What college did you go to?
I went to Queen's College, City University of New York.
Okay. So then you're listening to, you read the book.
I read the book and inspired by that, and then I was trying to make this into like a war song, like somewhat like a Indian version of Game of Thrones. So that was the idea.
Wow.
And there's like this rhyme, the Dheemta Dheemta, which is like,
I've heard it, of course I've
yeah.
heard it.
So this is called Tarana, this way of singing, where there's no lyrics, but there's bowls, but there is sur, there are notes, but there are no lyrics. So like people who don't understand the language can also appreciate it, right?
Fair.
So I like making music that can travel out of India as well.
Okay, now, Rishabh, what I've noticed is that
Your song sounded amazing on the Escalade's AKG audio system. Do you know it has 36 speakers?
you are one of those flag bearers of classical music who studied really well also.
Yes.
So did you go and study, because this happened to you at 11? Uske baad now, then when did you make up your mind that okay, this is who I'm going to be? I'm going to be a
You
musician.
mean study music or like study academics?
Study music or academics? What did you study, and when did you decide that okay, I'm going to be a musician?
So I feel like I was a very carefree kid when I first started playing. As I, I was just doing like the shoulder shrug. I was like, okay, I'll learn from you. So, but as I grew more mature, I just realized, how little I know, and and how the gravity of the legacy that I'm carrying and the name that I'm carrying. Because as you grow older, you understand, who truly Ravi Shankar was and who your family is. I think that shift happened when I was like 16, 17, when I really used to get very nervous before a show. There's so much at stake. And then I stopped performing for like a year or two. I was just like, I need to learn, I need to lock in, I need to really practice my skill before I can come out again. So मतलब छोटा मोटा इधर बजा रहा था, but I wasn't doing like shows. But the thing was that I realized that, like Ravi Shankar ji has put his trust in me that beta तुम्हें आगे लेके जाना है. You're the last of this. You're probably my last disciple because I don't know how long I'm going to live. And he introduced me on stage saying that as well. So I was like, he's put so much trust in me, so I have to do this. Otherwise, if not me, then who?
Did you feel pressured? And if not a musician or not making the instruments, what would you be doing?
I don't know. Like I think about that, but I produce music as well. So I would probably be like a producer DJ sort of a situation.
Music, I'm taking the music out of the equation.
Oh my god.
If not, would you be like a racer? Would you be a chef? What do you think you'd be?
That's such a good question.
Thank you,
I
buddy.
know. I would go into fashion, bro. Obviously, you build your audience, and then once you have that core audience, then you keep going deeper and deeper onto it. But I want to be the person who just like introduces people to classical music. This world of Ravi Shankars, Vilayat Khan Saabs, Nikhil Banerjee, who in my opinion is the best sitarist to ever exist. But now people listen to the shows and then they're like, "Arey, ye to bahut hi basic baja rahe hain." But they don't understand like what we are trying to do, right? In the larger scheme of events, so they will understand that at least we opened that gate for people.
Do you get like these purists? Do they sometimes get in touch with you, or do you get messages, or do you get comments like, "Hey, man, like"?
I mean, the only critique I get is, "Arey, ye to kuch nahi hai. Listen to Nikhil Banerjee, listen to Ravi Shankar. It's not even close." I know I'm not even close.
When did you start building a community that I'm gonna do this? And
so Siddhartha Mental Health, I started like in the beginning of 2021. 2020 is when I lost my grandfather, and I was going through anxiety and depression. Like I was pretty low time in my life.
You were close to your grandfather.
He was my third parent, man. Like I spent more time with him than my own parents.
Which is the beauty of Indian joint families.
Yes,
man. It's the beauty of joint families.
God bless our family system. I hope like our generation sustains it. But yeah, I was very close to him. I loved him. He was my best friend, and we saw his death was coming. But like when it happened, obviously it broke me. I wasn't eating probably. Like I was going through some health stuff as well. Gave up playing, and finally I went for therapy and started working on myself. and also God bless my friends because they were really supportive in this journey. After that, when I held back the sitar, when I started feeling better, I was like, wow, where were you? And I immediately just wanted to share that with the world, that, this feeling of playing and just going back to music. And I was like very excited. I was like, guys, this instrument is so great for your mental health. Like I started reading about like Rag Chikitsa, Raga therapy, which is like an ancient tradition that has existed in our culture, but it was like sort of like lost in recent times. So like every day I would go online, just play my heart out, talk about mental health, talk about grief, how I'm dealing with whatever I was dealing with, and everyone was going through something at that time, bro, during lockdown. And it was a very tough time for everyone, and I'm so grateful that I and my friends and whoever were there, we formed this little community where we would come together and just cope with music.
Okay, you can do music which is classical, you can do fusion, you can make it young and all, but the
Right.
fact that you took to social media also, the
Correct.
fact that it reached a lot of people through these mediums and through the intention of helping people, do you think that helped you kind of sell out stadiums every now and then?
I never worry about selling out stadiums at all.
But it's the phenomenon, it's not one thing, it's the mix of your skill, your intention, and the fact that did social media help?
Yeah, social media, I mean, God bless social media for letting me reach my community and my people who I was seeking at that time, and then sort of build that community on top of that. But you know what I was noticing around that time was everyone was just like, like everyone was just like going too fast on their instruments. Like it wasn't calming, and everything was like
Hyper.
a show off. I wanted to be that person to just slow down, like to just take a step back.
सांस लो,
हाँ,
थोड़ा
सांस लो.
ठहराव के साथ,
And
आराम
also
से.
हमारे जो ध्रुपद style of playing होता है, it's very meditative and very slow. एक एक note पे you spend like minutes before you move on to the next note. So I wanted to bring back that tradition, but in my own way. So I started with Siddharth Mental. I would do a breathing exercise. I would lead the meditation on just play one rag for 15 minutes. Let people be in this state where they're focusing on their breathing, eyes closed, away from their phones. Because we have to really tell them to be away from the
Yeah,
phones
yeah.
because they love to record. And I mean, that's really flattering. But I was like, please take this time out for yourself and just focus on the music and just become a vessel for some time to receive this information. So you just have to see what works for yourself because it had helped me a lot. So, and then you just pass that on. It's like, hey, bro, I saw this cool thing. Check this out.
So when we were talking about all of the social media, another thing that comes across is the way the fashion sense that you have.
Yeah.
Anna? And that's the other thing you said, that if you had nothing to do with music, you would be doing something in fashion. How did that come about in your life?
Bro, it was just a little money, bro.
Yeah?
It's a little money. Once you have a little money, then I think money was the only thing that I was lacking at that time. And I was like, I want to do, I want to do this, but everything was so expensive. No designer would like design stuff for you. But thank God, like now things are going great.
Right. So where is the sense of fashion coming from? What were your, like, what did you look at
So
growing
I think
up?
it was also when you like things scale up and when you're thinking in terms of, how can I make the music more like how can you enhance the shringhar and the presentation of the music and finally do what you want to do. I was looking at tattoos. I was looking at what can I do because my hands are so much in
In the frame. They are the
frame.
main focus.
Yeah, they're the main focal point at the shows. I was looking at like designing some like Swarovski gloves, like how like
Michael
MJ
Jackson.
used to
Michael
MJ used
Jackson.
to have. I was like, but glove पहन के बजा नहीं सकते ना? Like
Yeah.
it's very hectic.
But it seems so organic that a guy who's a classical fusion, today's musician, and is fashionable gets the gets the mehndi or the henna tattooing out, man.
You know, I never even think about it. I
But
was
it's
just like,
too cool, man. It feels organic. It feels like, yeah, ये ऐसे बचपन से ऐसे होगा.
मैं
You
तो
know?
बस ये सोचता रहता हूँ अब नया क्या करें, like what new can we do, and
But you keep changing the.
yeah, this design is a different design. It's fading a little bit now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, first there was like the Shivling design. Now this is Shiv Shakti. So this is a Trishul.
Yeah.
And this is the Yoni. So Shiva and Shakti, both on my hands.
Wow. You have diamonds on your. Let's see that smile, bro.
Let's go.
Well, how did that? Because this is you living in New York. Or what?
Yes. I mean, it was actually a dentist who was so kind, also a sitarist,
Okay.
who came to my show in LA, and then she was so moved by the experience. She's like, you know, I noticed your diamonds in your ears, but you know, I'm known as the the diamond teeth dentist because all the basketball players,
Yeah, all the NBA guys.
all the rappers come to her. Then I was very nervous. I was like, yeah, I don't know, and my family is like,
हाँ.
बिल्कुल भी नहीं निकलवाओ इसको. पहले तो I was just putting like 2 and she was putting on top, and I was like, नहीं यार अब like कर रहे हैं तो करते हैं, like we'll do it for some time, then I'll just take it off because it's just like I'm young, I can still do all of this. I can't, I mean,
Do you see people follow your fashion sense? Or?
100%, yeah.
How do you
love it.
feel?
I love
You
it.
love
I
it?
like, yeah, now finally there's some swag in the market now. I was like, because my whole thing is like people aren't dressing up to the mark. Like classical music, musicians aren't dressing up to the mark. So I just wanted to. It's the same kurta pajama. Bro. I was like, कुछ नया करो यार.
At some point, did one of your reels hitting 1 million give you happiness? That you're like, wow, man, I did this. मैंने सितार बजाया, I did this, and it's like it's going viral. Did it excite you at times?
Absolutely. There was, I think one of my first videos was playing Alayya Bilal sitting by my window for my plants. And yeah, they were just like, that video hit like 600K. I was like, wow, is this viral? Is this called being viral? And then I was doing some like Bollywood like throwback tunes. To me, Dekho Na went viral. It went up to like 17 million or something on Instagram. So that was like my first moment where Sitar from NLL came into focus.
Nice.
But yeah, it was.
Now talking about these small things, that little reel there. Then you also did like Washington DC. There's one big house, some white color house,
some white house, yeah.
You performed in the White House. How was that? Right, but how was it to be invited there and that load on your shoulders again, talking about the legacy that you're carrying, and you're an Indian,
Yes.
right? So you're carrying many legacies.
It was the first ever Diwali to be celebrated at the White House. So
Okay.
it was a big deal in itself.
Yeah.
Because the teams were so nervous. They want to do it right, and they were
Did they do security check for like weeks with you?
No. It was the same day. It was thorough check. And my green room was the China room where they have like cutlery from all the presidents.
We've seen movies
There
and
was
documentaries.
prompts this thing as well there, and every president gets their set of cutlery, right? And then I was like literally changing my clothes there. It was funny, but it was a historic experience. I couldn't be so grateful, but also it took a little back and forth because naturally I was there first time doing this, so they were asking, can you sit at the reception and play for people while they're entering? I was like,
No.
sorry, can't do.
Good. You
music.
put your foot down there.
Yeah. I was like, and they were also at a point like, ये कौन है? मतलब कि White House को ये बोल रहा है. So
Fair.
I was
But that's the respect of not you as a person. That's the respect of the art form that you're.
art form, the legacy I'm carrying, the names that I'm carrying.
Yeah, you're not sitting outside a restaurant
I am
where people come, right?
before I'm Rishabh, I'm Rikhiram Sharma, right?
Yeah.
I am Ravi Shankar's last
Yes.
disciple. I am ambassadoring for this music.
And you're
for
representing India.
India, Indian culture,
Yeah.
and also this will be the perception of each and every American कि ये music ऐसे बजता है. So you have to present it in the right way. So I was looking
Or
at the
don't.
picture.
Or
हाँ
don't.
मैंने बोला अगर नहीं होता है तो नहीं होता है. It's okay. It's fine. I need a platform. I am not sitting on the floor. I have to have like a proper platform, and on the main stage I can't be in the reception because that's not respectful to me. And I would just like think like, what would my guru do
Yeah.
if that's the easiest way to answer a question.
Nice.
It's something, if I'm encountering a situation like that, I would just like think, like, what would Guruji do? So and I just act.
So that's easy. The answers become easy.
बहुत easy होता है. And वो पता है ना, वो तो इतना time spend कर रहे हैं उनके साथ. You just like embody that thought as well. Because Guruji was always like, don't copy me, think like me.
Wow.
Socho, like pick up the way I think rather than like just like being a carbon copy, and that just changed my life when I started thinking like him.
Who are your
Music
favorite
too.
musicians in the world? Whether and do you go like do you also listen to pop and hip hop and R&B or
Yeah, I
or
love
Indian
jazz as
music?
well, bro. Chet Baker. I love Miles, obviously. I love Cardi, Playboy Cardi. Kanye is coming to India. I'm so excited. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming in April. You didn't know?
No, I know, but you're excited.
Of course,
Is
bro.
this so a dream collab that you're looking forward to in
Oh yeah,
2026?
100%,
With who?
100%. Kanye, to 100%,
He's a
bro.
genius when it comes to music, right?
Fashion,
Fashion also.
sneakers, like he's changed the sneaker game. Like
Yeah, but then he lost it also.
yeah, 100%. I mean,
Like now you don't want to wear Yeezys at all.
yeah, that's true. I
Right?
mean, but
He's a genius, but that god complex that he has, like,
bro, I
there
mean,
has to be a balance. I know.
all artists are thode हिले हुए, bro. I mean, but
Who-
what
who-
he's done for music and like what rap, hip hop sounds the way it sounds today is because of Kanye West.
And any Indian artist that you'd be like, hey
AR,
man,
100%. I know that was coming.
right? Because he's the
Love to
guy,
do-
right?
Yeah, I love to do. And I met him. I chilled with him for a couple of days in Chennai as well. So yeah, I mean, we were just hanging out.
Tamil
about
Terima?
Hmm?
Tamil Terima?
No.
Buddy,
No,
you gotta
I
go
need
there
I
with
need to.
some firepower
Yeah,
of
I need
Tamil.
to. I need to.
You tell me that one song that when that came out and you're like, okay, I'm popping now. You use that word. I can't
I think
believe.
Chanakya is my biggest song, which like really brought a lot of attention.
Huh. Growing up in Delhi, how was that? Because your teenage
Good,
years,
yeah.
just before you went to, and of course you're in New York, but growing up in Delhi is also a vibe.
Yes, I mean, I didn't used to. I used to be home most of the time because I was a producer, bro. Like I was making EDM like day and night. I would just go for sitar classes or just produce music and just like chill at the school. I used to
Were you
bunk
the
all my
cool
classes.
kid in school, or were you like, oh,
Not cool kid. I mean, there's always like that cool kid group, but I was just like doing my own thing. I would spend most of my time in the music basement, and I would just like chill there because
were you the
it-
star kid there? Like every assembly and every music competition, you would just come in,
towards
win
the
and
end
go?
of school, yes, I
Yeah.
did become that because I came for a couple of TV shows. So 11th, 12th was something like that. But yeah, I was very chill, low
You
bro.
know, you know, in Delhi, also sitar players Aman and Ayan Ali,
Sarod players,
Sarod players. huh?
legends, bro.
So legends,
Legends.
and they also kind of. Did you, because you were younger, did you look at them saying, hey man, these guys are doing something
And
cool?
they are family. Like Amjad
Acha.
Ali Khan Saab, and he's like the trustee of my dad's organization.
Kya baat hai?
Sanjay Rikhiram Vadya Parampara. Yeah. So we've been servicing them for years and
What are the sports that you follow?
basketball,
Which,
cricket.
Which team do you support in basketball?
Bro, when I moved to New York,
Oh,
I
man,
mean
you're
not
a
New
Knicks
York.
fan.
No. Sorry. When I moved to the US first, I was living in north of San Francisco, which is Mill
You're a
Valley.
Warriors fan.
Warriors.
Come on,
bro.
buddy, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
Steph
go.
Curry.
I'm a Steph fan. I met Steph a couple times.
You saw the Olympics.
I saw the Olympics. I actually night started happening in 2022 when they won against the Celtics.
Oh,
The
wow.
whole season. So I actually saw Steph play here also in Abu Dhabi because the USA team was down here and they played exhibition games against Serbia and Australia.
Bro,
So me
Serbia
and
versus US was insane.
yeah, that was the semi.
I was in Paris. I was playing at the Olympics.
Really?
Yeah, I saw it, bro.
Man.
It was insane.
Do you play ball?
And obviously, I've been living in the US for so
And you're
much.
tall, like you said. The first thing you said, I love this car. I love this car because
Bro.
as a tall guy. So do you play ball?
I can shoot some threes, bro.
Nice.
I can shoot some threes. How
And-
tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
Oh,
just
right.
183 centimeters.
Sick.
Kash मैं तुम्हारी तरह 6. You're what, 6'2" now?
6'2", 6'3", yeah.
6'3" भी है ना? 6'7".
Beach है, beach है, big 6'7",
6'7". 6'2", 6'3".
I still don't get what 6'7" means, bro.
Yeah, bro. It
This
started
is where I
with a
draw the
basketball
line.
player.
It's
Yeah.
like I'm a Gen Z, but like
हाँ, but इधर इसके
yeah,
ऊपर हूँ मैं.
ये ज़्यादा हो गया.
तो वही ना 6'2", 6'3".
हाँ.
You foodie?
Yeah, I love food.
What are your favorite kind of cuisines in the world?
Obviously, I love Indian.
100%.
Of course, bro. Indian खाने से ऊपर तो कुछ नहीं है.
ना इंडियन गाना ना इंडियन खाना
No.
ना इंडियन बजाना उससे ऊपर कुछ नहीं है ठीक है Italian's great.
Italian.
Love Italian.
Italian food. Some other Middle Eastern food is also pretty good.
Yeah, Lebanese.
I love Asian, like Asian as in like Chinese.
Sushi and
Thai-
all, also Japanese
Thai-
also. Like, oh.
Thai.
Actually, food. So it's good. And
Yeah, just
earlier
food
when
is
we were growing up in Delhi, there was just like Nirulas and Wimpy's.
Thali.
But
Wimpy's
now,
also the OG fast food joint.
Yeah,
Shout out Wimpy's.
yeah, and now we know like you could be in anywhere in the world and the same day you could have 3-4 different cuisines. पहले तो you had to wait for Saturday कि अच्छा Chinese मंगवाएंगे, चाउमीन मंगवाएंगे. Remember?
But like all these food delivery apps and stuff, bro. पहले तो वही होता ना यार. You're right. Like 2-3 जगह थी जहाँ से हम order करते रहते थे.
हाँ, और वो भी
Like you won't
मतलब
like.
स्कूल डेज पे नहीं था, वीकेंड्स में जाके तुम्हारे को ऐसा ऑर्डरिंग कुछ खाने को मिलता है.
अरे हमारे तो घर के पास एक जगह है तंदूर, वहां से लोग हम
Where did you stay?
उधार पे हम अंकल के साथ डीलिंग करते थे. मतलब अंकल प्लीज भेज दो, मैं आपको नेक्स्ट टाइम पैसे दे दूंगा.
या
आप
नेक्स्ट
please-
टाइम जब डैड मॉम ऑर्डर करेंगे उसके बीच में
हाँ ये वाला बिल भी डाल देना,
डाल
ठीक है. दाल मखनी और बटर नान प्लीज
Yeah.
प्लीज सेंड कर दो. और कभी कभी कहते हैं नहीं बच्चे, आप लास्ट टाइम भी ऐसे ही हुआ था.
हाँ, और आपके डैड ने मना कर दिया
कहते
था.
मम्मी से कॉल करो. एंड देन
Right.
ऑब्वियसली दे वर लाइक नो ऑनलाइन पेमेंट्स राइट. तो मैं मॉम को बोलता हूँ मम्मा प्लीज उनको कॉल करके बोल दो, आप उनको बाद में पैसे दे दोगे. आई वांट टू हैव दिस.
Are you a storyteller like that also? Do you want to be a director? Maybe one day tell stories? Because one of the things I picked up when I said, how did you meet him? Must have been great. There should be a web series. You said, I'll make a movie on it.
Yes.
So is this in your thing that, hey man, I have stories to tell, I'm going to direct, produce, or what is it?
There
What's
is
next?
one film that I really want to make. I don't want to give out the story, but it's sort of like inspired by my journey, but
Okay.
but very like fantasy vibes, very magical, like sort of like Midnight in Paris meets Coco.
Oh, nice. Is
So-
it based out of, is it going to be a Hollywood film? Because you
I
can
mean,
get-
it's
or
just
will
gonna
it
be a film, bro.
Indian
Like,
film.
It's just gonna be a film, and I'm playing at the World Cup opening, by the way, on the 7th.
Congratulations, man. That's
yeah,
awesome.
At Wankhede. It's I'm very excited.
Okay, bro. Now that I'm doing that for you, we're going to do a rapid fire round.
Okay.
By the way, if you do really well in the rapid fire round,
Damn, I'm
you
nervous.
get.
Steph Curry basketball.
No. A Jappi, bro. A Jappi. You get. Okay.
Bro is Munna bhai here.
This or that.
Okay.
Where do you like listening to music more? Spotify or YouTube?
I like looking at music, so YouTube.
Choose one out of these two. Rap or rock?
Rap.
Ooh.
100%.
Who's your favorite musician and after your Guruji? I think we got that answer in the
Yeah, Kanye.
Kanye, right?
Kanye.
Your ideal first date?
Just regular, good conversation, having some nice food,
All right.
and then a nice little walk,
Oh, lovely.
and drop them home.
Do you consider yourself an extrovert or an introvert?
Ambivert.
What's that? Elaborate.
In the middle.
Elaborate.
So ambiverts are people. Ambiverts are people when they can open up if they have like a couple of people that they know around.
Now I like this one. Your fashion vibe.
Okay.
Kurta and rings or oversized tee and sneakers?
It depends. I mean, right now I'm just chilling. So on a daily, absolutely just like oversized
So,
baggy jeans.
I've seen one of your on your Instagram. You're actually working in a collaboration with a car, and there is a F1 track in the back and all that. And you're wearing a racing gear, but you're still going.
I was driving that car, by the way.
Yeah.
I was driving that car, bro. That was Booth Circuit.
Yeah. Kadak chai or matcha?
Bro, iced coffee.
Iced coffee.
Ice Americano for the win.
Long drives or off-road adventures?
That's long drives.
Manual or automatic?
Automatic, bro. What the
Solo travel or with friends?
With friends. Yeah, with friends. Not even friends, family. Just
Ah.
parents.
With parents, which
love it.
is why we'll have to leave you soon. One city you could visit every year without getting bored.
London.
Yeah.
I love London.
See
Sassural.
see you in the summer.
Sassural
Mera
Gendapur.
Sassural hai. A trip that completely changed your perspective.
Burning Man.
Really.
Yeah. The whole energy of money not being a currency. You can pay people with a hug.
That's what you're gonna get. after this round.
Yeah, I mean, I'm winning it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It was it just changes you because it just lifts you from this materialistic world and just brings out the good in people.
Because you're in Dubai, this is a Dubai journey.
Hmm.
What is the first thing that pops into your head when you land in Dubai?
Wow, so many skyscrapers.
Okay. And first thing you do when you land in Dubai?
What did I do? I went to hotel, ordered some good food. That's it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
One sound that reminds you of home. A sound.
कुर्सी की पेटी बांध ली नहीं कुर्सी की पेटी हाँ कुर्सी की पेटी बांध ली yeah to land yes
Your comfort meal when you're feeling low or homesick.
मैं अपना bro दाल मखनी butter naan शाही पनीर you know the
You're a
vibes
Punjabi boy, bro.
Punjabi and Himachali yes.
And
Rajma chawal bro
Rajma
Rajma
chawal,
chawal how can I forget
And
Rajma
so
chawal
feeling low or even how homesick would be the same stuff, right? Same. Homesick when you're homesick.
homesick
Same.
yeah same thing yeah.
Yeah. What are you a fan of? Hustling hard or slow life?
balance I schedule my calendar like hustle time and then chill time but chill time is more than hustling time for
Okay.
sure. I don't want to hustle.
Now this is a question that first let the question absorb.
Okay.
What keeps your ego in check these days?
My gurus and my parents because they are the only few people that I listen to.
One collab you are manifesting for 2026.
Kanye, bro. Kanye, let's go.
All right, Kanye West, let's do it.
Let's welcome him.
Bro, I kid you not. Who is organizing this? Who's the event organizer? Book my show, whoever it is,
we'll
guys.
We'll find out.
Kanye West is coming to India. You gotta get Rishabh to do a collab on stage with him. Who else can represent India better than that? I don't see it not happening, bro.
What he said.
I don't see it not happening.
What
And
he
now, I just want to say thank you so much,
you,
brother.
man.
And on a leaving note,
Thank
first
you.
of all, a hug
Thank
because
you.
you won
Oh,
this.
yeah. Let's go.
I just want to tell you that I'm really proud of you
Thank
as
you,
an
man.
Indian,
Thank
as a
you.
person from the entertainment industry, as a person who is looking at young people representing India the right way. You're doing an awesome job.
No, thank you
And
so much. bro.
we'll part ways with your music playing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, let me hit
करवा
it.
दे.
But I want to ask you, क्या मैं रोडी बन सकता हूँ?
वो तो अभी depending on 7th of February when I come and see you perform.
Let's go. ये बजाऊंगा मैं. No spoilers though. I shouldn't be giving out spoilers.
Oh, system, bro.
The cabin is designed with high sound isolation, which means whether you're listening to music or sitting in silence, the experience stays focused and immersive.
There's a speaker behind you in your ear.
Oh, sick.
Sick.
And this is like produced by me, mixed, mastered, everything by me. Recorded by me as well. In my basement. I mean, this is
Wow.
the
It's like a superhero film,
yeah, it's like the war scene, right? Like, you know.
Just Batman's cape flying.
Yeah. Three,
I actually want to.
4. Yeah, bro, that was Chanakya.
That was amazing.
Thank you. Massage.
You got the massage?
Yeah.
Because you deserved it, bro.
Thank you, bro. इससे ज़्यादा नहीं होगा.
You need hair, then you can get a wave also.
Let's
And you
go.
know what? I'm gonna get you dropped in this car so that you can just relax and be ready for your next thing.
Perfect, bro.
Thank you so much, bro.
Thank you, bro.